There are three types of rocks, and the first one we're going to talk about is igneous. Now, igneous means fire formed. So in other words, these rocks were formed by melting of rock. So we're talking about rock that's been heated to 900 to 1300 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt. And so this usually happens around a volcano, just like we see in the picture here. They have a certain series of properties. They might have air holes in them. They're going to have evenly spread minerals. And then basically the environments that they form in, they tell us that it formed around a volcano. So here's how they form. In red here, we see some that can be ejected from the volcano and super cooled so fast that no crystals have any time to form. This forms the rock that we call obsidian. The next type that we can see also ejected from the volcano and cools fast, but not quite as fast. It does trap air in it, though, so it looks kind of like a sponge. It has all these air holes, doesn't form crystals. This is a rock we call pumice. The one we are very familiar with is, of course, what comes out of the volcano. These are the lava flows that we see here. These are cooling on the surface, and they also cool fast because they're not underground, so they're exposed to air that's way colder than they are. And this creates small crystals, which we can see with a microscope or a hand lens, such as the rock called basalt. The last is what happens underneath the ground. Sometimes it gets cut off, and then the magma can't escape, and so it cools underneath the ground slowly over hundreds or sometimes thousands of years, which allows for large mineral crystals to form. And this forms something that you're familiar with, a rock called granite.